Dun, 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 dun. And it begins our adventure into the world of E3, the Electronic Entertainment Exposition. Over the coming weeks, we will bring you hard-hitting news in the form of a podcast. Today's podcast ventures deep into the wilderness of PC gaming and PC technology with our in-resident PC expert, the Defector.
Hello!
And I will be asking all the hard-hitting questions I have no idea what to ask about. I'm your host, Ginzo64.
And I am Defector. And here we go with the PC Gamer 2006.
Yes. Back in
The
Tuesday.
PC Gamer 2016 E3 conference begins now.
Yes.
Hello. Well, PC Gamer started with a game called Dawn of War 3.
Is that an interstellar top-down strategy game set in space?
It's not set in space. It's actually set in the Warhammer universe. Not that we need another game in the Warhammer universe. Because, well, last year they had the game in the Warhammer universe, Total War, Warhammer. So Warhammer's getting everywhere at the moment.
Only on PC?
Yes.
It could become a year-on-year franchise like Call of Duty, Battlefield.
Yeah, and you know how sometimes you write notes and you think, why did I write that? I don't quite understand it.
Yes.
I wrote oxygen not included.
I guess that's like maybe it's in space and you need to get your own oxygen. Premium. It is a premium cost.
Maybe.
Buy your money to buy oxygen in-game currency.
Yeah, but that's kind of all I wrote about that.
Okay, so I'm just making stuff up about that.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee that will be a premium thing.
No, it's just something that I wrote and I can't remember why. I did kind of rush these notes, but there are some interesting notes somewhere down the line.
Okay.
Right, the next one was Ark Survival Evolved.
Oh, that's the one that was going to be on Steam, but then it took too long to come out, and then it got taken down from Steam because the publisher just disappeared, and then it got picked up by somebody else who's actually a proper publisher.
Yeah, Studio Wildcard.
Yeah, and they picked it up, and it's now being published sometime this year.
No,
isn't it?
it's actually out. But
it isn't anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, but they were here to basically promote their new idea.
DLC.
Yeah.
They're gonna add mechs to it. Are they adding mechs? That'd be pretty cool.
No, they're not. But
Dragons.
But they actually hired some mod users because they were so good.
Ooh.
So new content has been created. Obviously, because of the mods.
Yeah.
So some of the things they've some of the highlights that I've wrote down is you can build a fortress on a dinosaur.
Ooh.
Apparently it's a massive dinosaur, and if you can tame it, you can build a fortress on it.
That reminds me of Command & Conquer 4 with your moving base.
Yeah, but this sounds more interesting.
Because it's on the back of a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Adding dragons.
I haven't got any thoughts about adding dragons.
That's a bit of a pity, because that'd be pretty cool. You have a giant dragon, where you sit on the back of it, flying around.
Mm. And another one that caught my attention was they've got a mod that gives you the ability to play as an animal, dinosaur, or an ant.
Ooh.
Basically anything in the game. So you can actually play as any of the animals.
That sounds good. Is it a giant ant or is it just a normal size ant?
If you can find a giant ant, you can play as it.
Ah, sounds fun.
If you find a normal size ant, you can play as it.
Ooh.
If you basically whatever you find, you can play as.
Can I play as the flower?
You never know. You never know. They might add that in the next DLC. but what they really tried to promote here was the fact that modders, in particular, do such good work that anybody who really does a good job, they actually want to pay them
That's
for the
fantastic.
work.
Yeah.
they kind of want to pay them for their work and give them the tools to tidy up the mod a little bit.
Yeah.
And then release it as an official, like, DLC.
Oh, that's interesting. I guess it saves them doing any actual work. Oops.
Yes, it saves them doing work, but at least they're rewarding the people that are.
I suppose so.
I thought that was an interesting...
It's an interesting idea, but it comes with its disadvantages as well.
Yeah.
How long is it going to be... How long will it take for modding to stop being a hobby like it is now and become the next YouTube, where people start modding in the hopes they'll get paid for the mods they do?
Yeah.
Or start modding and going, hey, we made this mod for your game. Do you like it? Give us money for it. Because that's where things happen normally. Is they go, ooh, we'll give money for mods. And then mods go, hey, we can get paid for this. Well, let's see if we can ask for money.
Well, but to be fair, the last time they tried to say, pay modders, that went completely up the wall.
Yeah, but there's someone who's actually doing it this time. It's not just a theory, it's actually working in practice. Someone's taken it to E3 and gone, look, we're doing this. So maybe the next thing will be like Skyrim does it next.
But like I said, they paid the modders. It wasn't you pay for the mod.
No,
you can still get that mod free.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying if this goes, if the people that own Act Survival are paying modders, right?
Yeah.
Because the modders did good work. So how long is it going to take before other modders try and get on this bandwagon?
Yeah, true.
By offering out their mods for money to other companies.
But they didn't offer them out. That's why this has worked. I reckon if they try and offer them out for money, they will say no.
Yeah. No, I'm just meaning.
Yeah, but I know what you mean, though. It could end up being that way.
Yeah.
And being like the next YouTube, whereas YouTubers do stuff for money as well, don't they?
Yeah.
And hopefully they get paid.
Yes. But we're getting off track, aren't we?
Yeah. Well,
let's leave Act Survival behind. What else you got?
The next one is a very quick one. Very quick mention. Giant Cop, a virtual reality game.
Do you play as a giant cop?
Yeah. Apparently the trailer was about this kind of small town before this cop came, and they went, oh, it was peaceful, we could do whatever we wanted. Oh, now we've got spy cameras all over the place. And it was just very cheesy, and it was just generally to promote VR than an actual, like, really well-built game by the looks of things.
I think quite a few of the VR games, even on PS4, don't look overly brilliant. But you got nothing on Big Cop, Giant Cop.
No.
Oh well. What's next on our amazing list?
Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord.
Not Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. Sorry, I keep moving.
It's okay. Basically, they tried to describe it as an action RPG strategy simulator a sandbox.
Ooh. So, like Skyrim, maybe that's an RPG open world sandboxy thing, which you can use strategy in.
Yeah, the only thing it doesn't say is open world.
Yeah, it was a sandbox, so
yeah.
I guess it could be a small sandbox, like Mario 64 had.
Yeah.
But most games, typically, when they say sandbox, they are pretty open worlds.
Yeah. Well, and the big feature is, you are a regular person.
Yes! My dream to be a regular person that isn't called Sims, it has finally come to fruition. And
then basically, as this is a sequel to Mount and Blade, it's got improved mechanics on the siege.
Ooh.
So about 500 people, 2 armies. Basically, that's how many in your army and stuff. And they kind of, like, in siege, it's like loading like the catapults and, you know, trying to knock down, like a medieval style type fight. So, And they tried to add some historic theme to it.
Sounds good.
And just for the record, it's got mod support.
Yay!
But basically mods can improve the life of a game because people will play it longer if people give out content or have ideas and just do it as a hobby. But if the game supports it, modders generally do stuff.
Exciting stuff. What's next on our magical road trip down the PC lane?
The Surge is actually coming out for PS4, PC, and Xbox One.
Ooh, The Surge.
Well, I could only really describe it in one way: a sci-fi version of Lords of the Fallen.
That was in a PS4 game, wasn't it? Lords of the Fallen.
But it was on all of them.
Alright.
It was a multi-format game, that one. So Lords of the Fallen was a bit more old-fashioned. This is a bit more, modern. But the actual gameplay style, the trailer, reminded me so much of Lords of the Fallen.
Can you remember me about Lords of the Fallen?
Pardon?
What was Lords of the Fallen like?
Top down RTS, I think. Like you basically, just kind of go around, a bit like, Zelda style, possibly.
Maybe Diablo, maybe.
Yeah, Diablo. Something like that. But it just reminded me so much of it. First thing that came into my head.
Yeah. Completely forgot the game existed, Lords of the Fallen.
Well, shall I continue?
Yes.
Next one, Lawbreakers.
It's about lawbreakers. Bad boss. What you gonna do?
No, it's like...
What you gonna do?
It's like it's a first-person shooter with 0G and low gravity.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive. We're gonna have low gravity in our zero gravity.
Yeah, 0G and low gravity. That's what they said. And they said basically it's a new map and arena, announced public alpha. They want feedback.
Ooh, here's some feedback. How can you have 0G and low gravity at the same time? Because the D normally stands for gravity, unless you have zero gravity. I don't know.
But
zero guns.
But the actual trailer looks a little bit like Overwatch in space.
That could be fun. Overwatch in space.
But it's not quite like that. It just looked like a standard multiplayer shooter, but with the added, flying around the place.
Yeah.
With low gravity and stuff, and apparently it gives you extra things. They just wanted feedback on it. Just wanted people to play an alpha and get feedback. Wasn't really much on it.
Okay. What's next then?
Yahoo Esports.
Yahoo!
It was an esports montage about the rise of esports, obviously, and how it has encouraged people on live streaming and stuff.
Ooh, sounds like a documentary.
Yes, it was a bit of a documentary. It was like, look at this, look at esports. This is what it's about.
Ooh.
So, like, popular esports games that we know of?
World of Warcraft. I think Overwatch is becoming an esport.
Yeah. Street Fighter?
Yeah. Poker Tournament. Pokemon. No, sorry, Smash Bros. Is an esport, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
I can't think of any PC esports though.
Well, you said World of Warcraft. But, yeah.
I don't think that's an esport, is it? No, I'm thinking...
No, I bet that's an MMO.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically...
The arena one.
Yeah, Quick Team Arena.
No, not that one. Bit like... I'm losing track of what I'm saying now. Jamie plays it.
He plays Street Fighter 5.
No, the on a PC. Where you run around and kill lots of stuff. League of Legends.
Yeah.
That's the esport, isn't it?
Yeah. That's become a League of Legends and quite a few others.
Yeah.
There is quite a lot out there.
And StarCraft. So we had the Yahoo thing.
Yeah. AMD technology.
Oh, what does AMD technology have? For the technology?
Yeah. 3 graphics cards.
That's very generous of them. I'll have one.
They were telling us about 3 graphics cards that are coming out soon. The 460, 470 and 480. They're lower price cards with decent performance, as they say. And they also showed off a backpack VR experience. Literally, it is a backpack. You can go into an open field and then you can just have an experience outside.
Yeah.
And it uses the 480.
Ooh. Is that the best they've got then? Out of those 3?
Yes. Apparently the 460 is actually for esports. Because apparently esports doesn't require that much power, and because it's a low power small graphics card, it's easier for them apparently. But some might beg to differ.
Yeah. There's always somebody who'll beg to differ, yeah.
Yeah.
What's next?
Has anybody played Serious Sam?
I've never played Serious Sam.
No. Well, Serious Sam in virtual reality.
Yay.
So it just showed off a trailer of virtual reality, and just walking around, 2 guns, looking like you're actually shooting like this. Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's just another virtual reality plug.
How dare you?
Then they've gone CPU technology. They just said Zen is coming out soon.
Yay! Zen is coming out.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Zen.
Basically, Zen is going to be optimised for high-end PC gamers.
Ooh.
And that's about all we know. So there's no point in saying it much else.
We know one thing for definite though. It's called Zen.
Yes, that's its code name.
What else have we got?
Vampire.
Pardon?
VAMPYR.
Vampire. It's about vampires.
No, it's a dark survival game. That's all I wrote, and it's from the makers from Life is Strange.
Ooh, it's a dark survival game. Is it Dark Souls?
No, it's Vampire.
Is it Bloodborne?
It could be original. But they didn't say much about it. It was just one of those thrown in there.
We're doing Vampire.
Yeah, from the makers of Life is Strange.
It might be good.
Then, next game, Killing Floor 2 Bullseye. Basically, it's new content for a game that already exists. Early access, content patches.
So it's nothing to do with the TV show Bullseye then?
Nope.
That's a pity.
It's basically got a new content pack with a new sniper perk, which is where Bullseye comes from. New weapons, new characters, modded maps from a contest.
Ooh.
They had a contest.
Yeah.
On maps, and put the best ones into the game.
That's good. Can you play as Bullseye from the Marvel's universe?
Is someone done a mod for it? Maybe, but as far as I know, it wasn't announced.
Okay.
But that was live right now.
Ooh.
And it leaves early access in autumn.
Ah. How exciting. What else do we get?
Oh. It says, one last thing about this game. It's a brand new game. Killing for Incursion in VR.
Yay!
Built from the ground up. Have you worked out that they're trying to promote VR?
No, I haven't heard anything about VR.
No. Well, virtual reality. Well, since we're on virtual reality,
Yeah.
why don't I mention Super Hot? It's a virtual reality game.
They're making Super Hot into a virtual reality game?
No, Super Hot.
That's what I said, Super Hot.
Yes. And it's a kind of Matrix style, older 3D line style. So
Super Hot's out now though.
What?
It's out now, Super Hot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's yeah.
It's the bullet time simulator with the white rooms and the red mannequins, and you slow down time and you shoot them.
Yes, it's the same game then, because I put Matrix style, older 3D style lines.
Yeah.
So yeah, You're actually talking about the same game, but they're doing it in VR.
Yeah, then when you finish the level, it gets put into real time, and you can see what it actually looked like if they didn't put the game's logo all over the screen.
Yeah. Well, next game.
Any big games coming up? What's this one?
Trinity. T-Y-R-A-N-N-Y.
What's that? T-Y-R?
Yeah, T-Y-R-A-N-N-Y.
Oh, Tyranny.
Tyranny. Guess what? It's an RPG where evil wins.
Do you get to play as the evil that wins? Do you get to be the conqueror? Do you get to be the one who vanquishes the good and trods their face into the ground and smashes their skulls against rocks? Is that it? I am the tyrant. You are the hero. You are dead to me. Bang!
Basically, something like that. Yes. They said, what would it be like if evil won rather than good? And that's basically how they made the game.
What they did was they went, how would it be if evil won? Aha! Quickly, put Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on. Get to the adult era. That's how things look when evil wins. What's next? But Tyranny still does sound good. I want to be evil.
Observer.
You just sit there and observe stuff in VR.
No, it's a horror game.
Of course it is.
You hack people's minds and memories.
That sounds familiar.
And it's set in a cyberpunk universe in an Eastern European settings.
Sounds familiar too.
Now, here's an interesting thing, because the guy who was interviewing the person who developed Observer asked, what makes your game different from other horror games? Because he said, is it a jump scare?
No.
Or is it going to be more of an atmospheric game?
Ooh.
And the answer was that because you're going into people's minds, people's minds are quite scary. And they tried to reflect that, because you are actually working as part of an organisation that goes into people's minds and tries to work things out. So a lot of the things, so you'll encounter different things in different minds.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily just a jump scare it's going to be story driven and narrative.
Ooh.
And it's a 3D style first person view.
Ooh, that's exciting stuff.
Yeah.
I played a game that sounds a bit like this. It was called Remember Me. And you went into people's minds and changed their memories.
Apparently you don't change the memories in this. You're trying to find out what you want to know.
I think you can do that as well. I think I've been far in the game.
Yeah.
But the idea was you go inside and you can manipulate memories. Make them remember different things.
Yeah.
So what's next on our fantastic list?
Drop Zone.
Is that in like a football game?
Nope. I actually like the name of the developers for this one.
What is it?
Sparky Pants.
Drop Zone by Sparky Pants. Coming to a PC near you.
It's an RTS game with MOBA style elements.
A real-time strategy with mobile elements. What can go wrong?
Yeah. And apparently there's 15 minutes intense showdowns.
Wow. Is that a time or just in total?
I think that's in total. But yeah, the actual game itself kind of appealed to me because it was like, yay, build bases, loads of army, go and try and destroy your position. You know, like you used to play, but a little bit faster pace.
Ooh. So a faster version of CNC then?
Yes. That's what I kind of got from it.
Yeah. That's not too bad. What's next on our fantastical list of games?
Armour Free, Apex.
Arma 3 Apex.
Arma 3 is a big game.
Yes, it is.
And Apex is basically more content in reply to what they announced last year.
Is Arma 3 the one where you can use that big control setup? We have the control sticks either side of it, or is that a different Arma core game?
That's a different one. Arma 3 is like a World War II type first-person shooter. It's like a substitute to COD.
Oh, I was thinking of the wrong game series.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually thinking of Arma Core.
Yeah.
Where you fly around in mechs and stuff.
Yeah. So it was just a quick trailer, basically just saying there was more content prior to last year. A trailer, a little bit on the campaign, details, new weapons and visuals, more mod support, and it's coming out on the 11th of July 2016.
Oh, so not long then.
No, so it's actually got a release date as well. It's more like, look what's coming out, what we told you last year.
Yay! What's next?
The Turing Test.
Is that a rally game?
No, it's a puzzle sci-fi game.
I'm not good at guessing this, am I?
No, it's a puzzle sci-fi. Something that looks good and it's functional. So it's like a functional. It's a bit like Portal, without the portal gun, kind of thing, and like sci-fi and trying to work things out. Basically, get your mind working type game.
Yeah, like I said, it's a puzzle game
Yeah.
with a sci-fi element.
Shall we continue?
Yeah, we shall.
Overland.
Overland, Underland.
What do you think it is?
It's a Womble simulator for VR.
Nope. It's a survival horror driving game.
Survival horror driving game.
Yeah.
Do you drive around in cars, big muscle cars, equipped them with chainsaws and spikes and flamethrowers and missile launchers to ram down hordes of zombies while you cruise across America? Listen to the danger zone. I went to the danger zone. Da, 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 da. You have a guy in the roof of your car playing the flaming guitar.
Nope. But I thought I'd let you continue on with that because I was enjoying your commentary.
What is it then?
It's basically a. I think it's a very low end graphical type game, but you get limited resources per level in a procedural level generated.
Ooh.
Procedural.
Yeah.
That word's out there again.
Yep.
But they described it as basically you get not unlimited, you get very limited resources, and you have to use them along the road trip in order to basically survive. And if you use one wrongly, you might not get through the level. And because they're procedure generated, every level will be different in some way, shape or form.
Yeah. So you can't fail it and learn how to do it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That sounds like it'd be an awkward game to play.
Yeah, it does.
It's like it's trying to be a puzzle solving game, but you can't learn the puzzle. You fail it once and it's like, well, here's the new puzzle. Good luck with that. Oh well, you used your resources wrong. Here's the next procedure level puzzle. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a survival puzzle game maybe, where you get your limited resources, but now it's going to be procedurally generated, so it's different each time no matter how little the differences are. It should stay the same so you can learn the patterns. Learn where you should use X item at X time.
Maybe they should have two modes. One that's fixed and one that's procedural, so those that want that challenge can have it, but those that want to learn a level can.
Yeah. So what have we got next?
We've got Dual Universe.
Is that like to be duelled?
No.
Is it about a girl called Jewel flying through the universe on the back of a giant golden swan?
No.
Is it about a girl called Jewel?
No.
Is it about a jewel called Jewel trying to get back to its Crystal Empire family that has been taken over by the Dark Crystals of Sadness?
No. But when I describe it, you will probably say another game.
Awesome. What is it?
It's a space sim.
It's a space sim.
And it's a sci-fi MMO.
Star Fox.
You can build anything you want.
Oh my god, it's Starbound in 3D.
No. It's a continuous single universe.
It's Minecraft in space.
No.
Terraria in space.
No.
Ark Survival Evolved in space.
No.
Call of Duty in space.
No.
Elite Dangerous.
You're very close. Right, the next question that was asked is, how does this compare to No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous, etc.?
Is it similar to the game etc. that I've never heard of?
No, I just put etc. because there are more than those two, but those are the two that most people know.
What was his answer? Or their answer?
His answer was, everything has a meaning, create economy, organisations, quality content. That was his answer.
Awesome. We've got quality content. And that's when Elite Dangerous just needs to around and going, you got my content, not quality. That's, oh, he didn't say that, but it kind of sounds like he's saying that. Actually, he's pretty much saying that, isn't he? When you think about the question, what makes yours different to No Man's Sky and Elite Dangerous? We've got quality content. And I'm just focusing on that one section, which puts it out of context, but...
So, basically with this...
We've got space colonies.
With this, I was trying to explain that this game, you can literally travel across the universe, you can meet other players, you can create a community. Oh, and it's another massive universe. You'll probably never get through it all again, because, you know, we like that kind of universe these days.
No, I think every universe should have its limits.
Yeah. I think they even banded around the word procedurally generated at one point.
Ooh. Because why not?
Because, you know, that's a buzzword.
It's the big buzzword.
Yeah. But...
Buzz off.
Yeah, so basically the person who was doing the interview from the PC game went, what makes your game different? And it's like, we've got enough space sims, don't you think?
No, of course we haven't. We need an equal amount of space sims to the amount of zombie games. / horror games.
Yeah, but basically, they hope that the alpha is going to come out in 2017.
Ooh.
But they want feedback and ideas now. So Community website is where you can start building your guild and stuff. It is probably out about now. It said 2 weeks at the time, but it's probably out about now. So, if you want to know a bit more about this game, you want to be part of the community, go and support them.
Where can they support them?
Just look for Dual Universe, you'll find it.
Fantastic. What's next?
There was a promotion on keyboard and mouse.
Buy one keyboard, get a mouse free.
No, it's
buy keyboard and mouse and get a free block of cheese?
No.
Oh.
It was basically talking about keyboard and mouse controls and how keyboard and mouse can be more accurate sometimes than basically controllers, and how PC gamers like it, blah de da de da. It's basically a company called Razer who did it, and they basically build them, so they were literally just advertising their own products.
What? PC gaming's more accurate than analog sticks? Who would have thought it?
I know.
After all the extensive testing they've done over the years, where professional console gamers have gone up against rank amateur PC gamers and lost, because the PC gamers are still using the PC setup and the console players are still using the controller. It just shows the difference in precision from a mouse and keyboard to what you can get on a control pad.
Yeah, so generally that's what they were talking about.
They'll just kind of state in the obvious.
Yeah.
So what's next then? Oh, glorious one from the PC gaming world.
A big game.
Is it called Big Game?
Halo Wars 2.
Oh my god. Is that going to be on Xbox One as well?
Yes.
Ooh, how exciting. But obviously it's a real-time strategy game, so it should work better on PC. With your mouse and clicky stuff.
That was the point. That's why you came on to the PC Gaming Show, just to try and tell us that they're not going to port the console controls onto PC. They're actually going to do it properly and give the PC the controls it needs.
You know what they should do for this one? They should give you the option of control pad in both games, but then give you the option to use a USB mouse and keyboard on the Xbox One version.
No.
Give it the other way around.
Yeah.
Make the PC version, then port that over to the console.
Yeah. But no, they're doing it the other way by the sounds of things.
Probably, they always do.
Yeah.
This is when you might... Yeah. I know you're a big fan of the RTS, aren't you?
If it comes out and works, maybe. But because it's a Windows 10 Microsoft game, I'm a bit sceptical.
I didn't mean day one, I meant maybe. Yeah. Maybe in a Steam sale, maybe.
Maybe. It's not coming out on Steam.
Oh, that's a pity.
It's coming out on the Windows Store.
Maybe they'll have a Windows Store sale.
Yeah, possibly. But the thing is, it's coming out on the Windows Store, and at the moment, the Windows Store's bad for basically PC gaming support.
It'll get better with time, hopefully.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping, because obviously Steam could do with a bit of healthy competition.
It could. I don't know if it'll help Steam in any way, shape or form, but...
A bit of healthy competition, though, might wake them up a bit.
Yeah.
But that's another story.
Yes, it is. What's next? Or is that the biggest game we had?
Day of Infinity! No, Infamy. Infamy, sorry.
Day of Infamy.
Day of Infamy. I've only got one note for this. World War One setting.
Awesome. Is it a game set in World War One?
Yes.
I can go at this.
Yes, it is, and that's all I've got. It's a game set in World War One.
Can you drive tanks?
Yes, I think you can drive the old tanks.
Can you fly a Zeppelin? Can you shoot Zeppelins down?
I didn't see much of it, so I can't really answer those questions.
Oh, well. What's next then?
Mirage.
Mirage?
Mirage.
Awesome. Do you play as Mirage?
Do
you kill Mirages?
No, but they've got some interesting features. It's sword fighting with magic spells.
Oh, wow. I've never seen that in any game before. You're not selling it so far. What else has it got?
Competitive multiplayer.
Ooh.
You haven't seen that?
Nope.
Now this is the thing that interested me.
What interested you?
You can block any attack. Like hitting someone before they hit you blocks an attack. And it also, so it kind of makes you want to keep an eye on how the opponent is moving.
Alright. So
but they've got other ways of blocking attacks as well. It's not just hitting them before they hit you, but there is actually a way to defend yourself against everything. Right. So there's no like unblockable move.
Yeah.
So they've tried to make it balanced in that sense if you're willing to learn the game.
Alright, that's good. Sounds interesting.
And they're also working on contrasting environments like a palace or a wasteland.
That should be interesting. What was that one called?
Mirage. And it's coming out in August this year.
Ooh. 2D. Is it 2D or 3D, that one?
3D.
Third person view?
I think you can choose a third person or a first person.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. What's next on our wonderful tour?
Mages of Mystralia.
Mages of Mystralia?
Yeah.
Whoa. Welcome to Mystralia, lads. We're going to take that bit of cheese with that giant cat over there. Oh, you didn't say Mystralia, did you?
Yeah. Mystralia.
Alright. But interesting name.
And I've only got one note for this.
RPG.
No. Craft your own spells.
Ooh. So I imagine it is an RPG.
Yeah, generally that is the that is the premise of the game. You craft your own spells.
Wow. So, no benevolent evil. No rivals, just crafting spells.
They might have had other stuff like that, but I may have not taken notice. I'm sorry.
It's okay. What's next? Something you might have notes on.
Warframe.
Is that a meta game?
No, it's a new game mode announcement with an exclusive giveaway code.
What game is it for?
Warframe.
So they're advertising. They're just advertising content for a game called Warframe.
Yeah, that's it, with an exclusive giveaway code.
Yeah, I thought the exclusive content was called Warframe.
No.
Because the new Destiny stuff's called Rise of Iron, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it might have been that type of idea.
Yeah, no, the actual game's called Warframe, and that's all they were doing there.
Alright.
And the final game.
Yay.
Deus Ex: Mankind Divided.
Ooh, that's a futuristic third-person game by Square Enix, isn't it?
Yes.
It's the game that had all that DLC Fallout, isn't it?
Well,
The augment your pre-order stuff.
yes, it was. It was the game that had all that augmented pre-order stuff. Oh, sorry, we're not doing that anymore. But they actually showed gameplay from the first level.
That sounds good.
Basically, the first level is supposed to bridge the gap between Human Resolution and Mankind Divided.
Yeah.
There's a new cover system in the game.
Oh yeah.
So like the cover system in the first game, I've actually played it. I've actually played Human Resolution.
Yeah.
Right, was quite clunky.
Was it?
Yeah, and didn't quite sometimes react. So they kind of needed to do that, and you can be more creative with abilities and weapons. Basically in the first one, if you had a non-lethal weapon,
yeah,
it was a non-lethal weapon. If you had a lethal weapon, it was a lethal weapon.
Yeah.
What they've tried to do this time is they tried to add two modes to the weapons, lethal and non-lethal.
Ooh.
So you can you can do more, mix and matching and you have a better stamina skill, so you can do like more chaining without having to run out every 5 minutes and run away.
Yeah.
So you can be a bit more badass, as they say.
You have more badassery points than ever before.
Yeah. So I mean, like one of the most interesting things about this game that I was interested in was the big weapon you had in the first one was lethal only.
Yeah.
So you'd only use it against robots because you weren't killing anybody.
Yeah.
When now they've added the lethal sharphold that you know, but they've added a second function which basically just puts everyone to sleep.
Forever.
Yeah, because no one wakes up until somebody wakes them up. Until someone, here mate, are you alright? You breathing? So you kind of got to make sure they don't get seen.
Yeah.
But don't try and drag them into a door, it kills them. If you're trying to not kill anybody. Like, an actual bit of wood just killed them in the first game. So I'm hoping that little things like that they've sorted out.
Yeah.
And the one that a lot of games like this seem to be going for, particularly in linear,
Yeah. Story games.
Is like choice or consequence. Consequence. Choice or consequence.
Oh, right.
So basically there'll be more in-game choices to affect your gameplay this time.
Yeah. You gonna get it?
I will be getting it, but maybe not as soon as it comes out. There is one game I'm definitely interested in.
Yes. And that was it?
And there was one last thing. Past, present and future of PC talk. By an actual game developer who has developed for both console gaming and PC gaming.
Ooh, what did he say?
He said he said that he started off making PC games.
Yeah.
And then he was making a game for PC, and then it ended up being on consoles because consoles was where the money was, and PC gaming went through a period of like dying, around about PS2 and Wii era.
Oh yeah.
And Xbox.
Yeah.
Xbox One, Xbox 360.
Yeah.
You know, well, the original Xbox and Xbox 360 era. In that era, PC gaming was dying, and there was virtually no money in it.
All right.
And he was saying that most of the time when they did PC stuff, it was always an afterthought.
Yeah.
Well, it still is in some areas.
Yes.
Some people still haven't got out of that. But what you're saying is that what's been happening recently is that it's coming alive again, and more people are taking it more seriously.
Oh, that's good.
And as a developer himself, he said what you should start seeing now is better quality PC games, as people now realise that because the consoles have kind of made it that way, because they're leaving their roots, which is bringing PC gaming back into play. He said, don't get me wrong, consoles are good,
Yeah.
and they're great at what they do, and I support them fully, but the PC is starting to come back into action again.
All right, that's interesting to know.
Yeah, and this is from a game developer. It was an interesting talk. If you can find it, I'd recommend you listening to it.
Yeah.
If you're interested in that thing.
I might have a look into it.
Yeah. And that's the end.
And that is us. So, I have been your irritating host, Ginzo64, with the stupid questions.
And I've been the guy trying to explain stuff, but sorry, some of my notes were a bit short. And so, from me, Defector.
And me, Ginzo64, we are signing out.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.